Hey guys, Joanna coming back in with another battle replay here. Actually, this is from the Rome tournament that's currently going on, hosted by GCSL. This is from round 1. We were finally able to get these replays from the battles between total winners and top 100. So this is from round 1, total winners on defense, top 100 on attack. Let's get into the attacking armies first. We'll start off here with Pergamon, who... Pergamon on attack, I don't really see this a whole lot. Normally you see Pergamon as a defending army, but hey, to each their own. So let's get into Pergamon. He's being commanded by Biohazard. He's bringing with him 5 units of Galatian swords, 4 units of hoplites, 2 Thurio spears, 1 unit of Agema spears back over here. He's got his 2 units of pikes. He's also brought with him 2 units of archers, 2 picked peltasts, a giant ballista, and his general is a unit of the noble cavalry. Moving over to Epirus and Arverni, who are stacked on each other. And you guys might be saying, hey, where's all their siege equipment? It's all up here. Because they probably used their Gallic hunters. Arverni probably used their Gallic hunters to move all of the siege equipment really close up to the walls. Which is good, kind of. But at the same time, look at how much ground these infantry units are going to have to get or cross over. Even Pergamon did it too, to a degree. Look at how much ground they're going to have to cover in order to get to their siege equipment. And there are wall artillery here. So, I don't know how good of an idea that was, but we will see here soon. Now, as this is the defender's viewpoint, we're only going to be able to see a little bit of each of the attacking armies, because I don't think that's well, maybe that is everything Pergamon had. It's possible. Getting into Epirus, though, as I said, Black Cat here is commanding Epirus. He's bringing with him 3 units of Samnite warriors, 3 royal peltasts, 2 Thurio spears, and we can see 3 units of Cretan archers. Right behind him is Arverni, being commanded by Depax. He is bringing with him 5 units of the Chosen Swords, which is actually a really good unit for their price. Really good unit for their price. He's bringing 2 units of the Celtic warriors. He's also got a ballista here. He's got a unit of Levi Freeman there. Back here, 2 units of Naked Warriors, which these guys are really good. If they're used properly, these guys can be they can be huge game changers if they're used properly. Way back here, he's got 2 units of Oathsworn, one of those being his general. And he also has 2 units of his Gallic hunters up here, probably moved up into position to be able to burn down the wall artillery. But as you can see, Cecily right on top of it. Just knew exactly where they were going to be, which, I mean, I get this from all the times that I've done attacked Carthage or defended Carthage. This is usually that one, and these are usually the 3 that you'll have the wall artillery on. I don't think, who didn't bring wall artillery? Bactria has wall artillery, Cecily has wall artillery. Doesn't look like Colchis brought wall artillery. But regardless, okay, let's get into the defending armies. We'll start off here with Bactria, who's kind of defending this section over here. He is being commanded by Spetsnaz Warrior. He is bringing with him the max number of 7 Thorax Swordsmen, 2 units of Scaled Hoplites. He also has 3 units of Persian Archers, 1 unit of Royal Cavalry, which is right there. He's got a unit of the Horse Archers there, and his general is a unit of Bactrian Royal Guard, which is a foot unit, heavy spear infantry unit. Getting into his first ally here, we have Cecily being commanded by Gibson. Gibson is bringing with him the same max number of units, 7 Legionnaires. He's got 2 units of Cohort, 3 units of Tribesmen, which I don't really see Tribesmen very much, but Cecily is known for their slingers, but maybe because of the funds, he only was able to bring the Tribesmen. As I said, he did bring the 2 units of Cohort. I think they're a little pricey. He also is bringing with him 2 units of the Numidian Riders, which are Vanguard medium shock cavalry that Cecily can bring. They can bring Vanguard units, so I don't think these archers are going to have a good day, be it even a very long day on the battlefield today. He is also bringing with him 1 unit of the Armored Riders down over here by this gate. He's got a unit of Desert Chariots as well. That's going to pose to be a humongous problem. And he chose a general again, I'm guessing just because of the funds. He's got a heavy Numidian skirmisher unit as his general, so these are his 4 units of ranged right there. Final defending army on the battlefield, we have Colchis. Colchis is being commanded by Pacifist. He is bringing with him 6 units of Cartly Axemen, 1 unit of Hillmen, 3 Kokian nobles, one of those being his general, 4 Eastern archers, and he's got 1 unit of Hippeus lancers, I believe, back up over here by this gate here, along with the Bactrian Royal Horse archers. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see. I'm still kind of questioning this Pergamon on attack thing. I have not seen Pergamon attack very much in sieges. They're pretty decent, pretty solid on defense. Epirus, again, on attack, I mean, they do have a lot of mercenary Sam Knights, and they have some of their Royal Peltas and such. So, I mean, they do have some good offensive units, but, well, let's just dive into this here. I'm going to start this video off right over here where the shock cavalry is. So here we go. 1 unit already starting to move out. Here comes this 2nd unit now charging in to completely and totally unexpecting Gallic hunters right there. And there they go. That unit is just getting absolutely trashed. Already gone. This unit's already wavering. So, surprise attack there from Arverni has been completely surprised, or counter-surprised, if you will, by Masaceli and the Numidian riders there. So 2 units of costly, not costly because of how much they cost, but archers are definitely needed on sieges. So as you can see, Pergamon is immediately charging up 2 units here. He's got 2 units of Galatian swords charging up onto these tortoises, so I'm imagining they will start moving immediately, because they need to start attacking the center here, or attacking the walls, I would say, but no, they're not moving yet. We do have the ballista firing. Looks like he's firing at this tower here. 18% damage for the tower there, but he is using the AI firing, so not really going to get a whole lot out of it. AI firing is pretty terrible. Let's just get a look at this volley here. Yeah. 3 of them completely over the wall into nothing, and the other one hit the gatehouse. So, if his target was the arrow tower, he would be much better off firing it by himself. Here we go again. Masaceli still with his 2 units of medium shock cavalry out here, crashing into the back of one of the units of Galatian swords that did not move on this tortoise at all. We do also have some Kokian Hippeus lancers coming out, going to slam into the side of these Galatian swords there. Bactria did move his horse archers out as well. But yeah, you can see Pergamon is just not, he's just getting run over so far. Artillery is still firing at nothing. I mean, even inside the settlement, he's not hitting anything. So yeah, it's kind of a waste there on the artillery. The Hippeus Lancers did get a solid charge in onto these Galatian swords down to 107. Here comes a unit of the Bactrian Royal Cavalry now, going to continue on just smashing into this Galatian sword unit there. Horse archers starting to make their way around. The Numidian riders, the shock cavalry here, what are they doing? Why is Galatia pick peltasts? Okay, well, pick peltasts move forward. I guess maybe he was in hopes that the Galatian swords were going to hold the Numidian riders in combat, and he was going to get some shots off with his pick peltast, but that obviously did not work out in his favor at all. Yeah, that was okay. That was a bit of a questionable move there on Pergamon. But now the artillery crew that was firing at nothing has now been completely smashed by the Hippeus Lancers. Here comes the Bactrian Royal Cavalry again, charging down the line of Thereo Spears. Actually, this is pretty good. Thereo Spears have turned around, gotten a pretty good volley into the Hippeus Lancer unit, lost 5 so far. But again, Pergamon and Pick Peltas completely out of position. Nobody defending them at all, and getting crushed by a unit of very heavy shock cavalry, and nothing moving towards them to help. Nobody coming over here to help these Pick Peltas out at all. Huge loss to that unit, almost 30 men dead in that unit. Finally, we have a unit of hoplites starting to chase after the cavalry, which is not going to work. Cavalry's going to be able to slink right on through this gap between the 2 units of hoplites. This 2nd unit of hoplites didn't even do anything. And here comes the Hippeus Lancers again, getting into some of the Pergamon archers now. Finally, we see the Pergamon general getting involved. He should be able to do some serious damage to his Hippeus Lancer his Hippeus Lancer unit. Pergamon on this side, not really sure what he's doing. He does have towers here. He's got a ladder for some reason. Never really seen success with using ladders on sieges, but like I said, everybody does things how they want to do them. Was that Pergamon losing a unit of his archers, starting to waver there. Let's see what we have going on this side. Not a whole lot of moving up. We do have a unit of Levy Freeman up here, getting run over by a unit of the armored Numidian riders who have come out. That's a heavy shot cavalry. So say goodbye to Levy Freeman, who actually are really good against cavalry and elephants. So for them to just get smashed like that's very upsetting. Honestly, as a person who enjoys playing as Arverni a lot, that's actually really upsetting that those Levy Freeman just got completely smashed out like that. Bactrian Royal Cavalry still over here running amok, just all over the place. Pergamon is starting to move up his units, which is a good sign. Still has these 4 units over here just standing here. I don't know, maybe I think he saw the archers come out of the woods, but archers against these 4 units, I mean, the Thoreo spears might be able to do something against them because they have their ranged weapons, but hoplites and Galatian swords, kind of useless. I'd bring them over here and start getting ready to push up because, as you can see, with the little bit of cavalry, though they're devastating cavalry, the little bit of cavalry that has come out so far, Pergamon really has not made very much an advancement towards the wall in any way. His side of the 2 units of Galatian swords that he had up there, one of them got completely killed. I think this might be one of his tortoises, so he did knock down a section of the wall. So that is definitely a good thing. What is still over here? The armored Numidian riders still over here. Now, naked warriors are up here, taking on a unit of Numidian riders. I don't know why the naked warriors got brought up so soon with all of these chosen swordsmen sitting back here. Actually, wait. It looks like Arverni is actually, and Epirus is kind of making a little bit of a defensive stand here. Epirus is kind of doing the same thing, looks like. Just reforming their lines, reforming their army. This unit of Galatian swords up here by the wall by themselves, 0 reinforcements there. That's okay. I'm just confused by that, so I do apologize if I'm kind of sounding strange here. I don't understand why Galatia is just holding back. He's not pressing the attack at all. I mean, there's 1 unit of cavalry over here. Bactria's other unit of cavalry there, and we do have 1 unit of the Numidian riders still hiding back over there, but I mean, his noble cav would be able to destroy those Numidian riders, and this Bactrian Royal Cavalry is nowhere near a Pergamon problem at all. What is that? He's actually now pulling his Galatian swords back. So he knocked down the wall section and now he's moving back. Maybe he's waiting for his allies to do something? But his allies don't really look like they're doing very much aside of getting just continuously run over by more and more cavalry. Now we have the Bactrian Royal Cavalry over here. And it looks like... So now we have a unit of Oathsworn and a unit of Chosen Swordsmen trying to chase down and catch up to a unit of cavalry. Which... Oh, I see what's happening here. Here comes the Numidian Riders. And they have a wide open charge in onto this Celtic Ballista. That's going to be a bad day. Yep, this unit is still just trailing these 2 units away. Got a good... Oathsworn got a good volley off onto that, killing about 10 out of that unit. So that's good, but their ballista is now gone. Oathsworn General has seen this, finally turned around, and is now starting to make his way up. What was he maybe microing on? Maybe he was microing on something over here? Not entirely sure, but here comes more Numidian Riders. Another unit of Naked Warriors charging up. And yeah, same effect as before. Just getting absolutely killed. Now we have a unit of Royal Peltas. Got a good volley off onto some of these Numidian Riders. Finally getting chipped down to 25 men. But that Naked Warrior unit is gone. Pergamon is still being very defensive over here. Not really wanting to push up. Arverni and Epirus are taking a while here to move forward. I mean, look at all of the siege equipment that hasn't even been used at all. Actually, Colchis now sending a unit of Cuddly Axemen out here. Looks like into a completely unsuspecting unit of mercenary Italian swordsmen who are now down to 50 men. Getting hit by the archer tower, now being rear charged by a unit of Cuddly Axemen that came right through the breach. Nothing here to help out a unit, so there goes another unit that was just sent up this whole trickle attack thing never works out. It will never, ever, ever work out. So, just trying to give a little bit of advice there. Don't send up one unit at a time. You need to send up a decent amount of infantry on your first attack towards the walls, and make sure that you have reinforcements there ready to go behind them. Bactrian Royal Horses here, Bactrian Horse Archers, sorry, trying to swarm their way around over here. They did take a little bit of a javelin volley from the Samnite warriors there. I wonder where he's going to make his way to. Finally, here comes the Pergamon general. Not sure what he was doing over here. Don't know why he rode all the way over there. Because the Oathsworn took care of that other unit of the Numidian cavalry, and these two units of Oathsworn and Chosen Swordsmen finished off that very tiny unit of the Bactrian cavalry. So, not sure why the Pergamon general decided to ride all the way over there, but now he's going to start getting shot by the Horse Archers as the Horse Archers ride away. Yeah, he's taking some damage, down 11 men so far. Pergamon's still here, kind of boxing up. Oh wait, looks like he's actually... Nope, he's got his pikemen out front. Which, pikes are very easy to kill with archers. So I don't know why the pikes are part of his first line. Do have some more Galatian swords. Okay, so what do we have moving up here? Pergamon is starting to move up some pick peltast, a unit of Galatian swords, second unit of Galatian swords. Epirus has another unit of Illyrian levies that are up here, and they're just standing here getting shot. There's only 17 of them left. I don't know if they were charged into, but oh god, here's another unit from Epirus. Italian swordsmen just getting wrecked by the same Cartly Axeman unit here. Arverni is running some Celtic warriors around, bringing up some more Celtic warriors. That's good. Okay, so here we go. Siege is now... The offensive part of the siege actually seems like it's going to start happening soon. We have some Chosen Swordsmen, a couple units of Celtic warriors. Here comes some big boys, mercenary Samnite warriors for Epirus. Oh no. Pick peltast way too close to the wall. They're getting charged into by a unit of Thorax swordsmen. Luckily there was a unit of Agema spears here. They got a good volley off onto those Thorax, but didn't kill a single one of them. Some more fire here from a second unit of pick peltast into these Thorax swordsmen, killing 8. This unit's starting to get rained down upon by some of the Agema spears and pick peltast. They're going to pull back. They've lost 16 men so far. Actually, now, wow. Losing a couple more, almost 30 men gone out of that unit so far. So that's actually pretty good to see. I'm happy to see that from Pergamon. They're actually moving up now. Maybe he, like I said, maybe he was just waiting for Epirus and Arverni to get all the way up. Oh god. Bactrian the horse cavalry back here, getting some free pot shots on the Royal Peltast General there for Epirus. And he's not moving. I don't know why he's not moving. His general is continuously getting shot. He hasn't lost anybody yet, but you would have gotten the warning from the game saying General is under attack, so I'm not sure why the General's still just standing here, not moving at all. I mean, with the quickness of them moving units around over here for another unit of cavalry, I'm just surprised why he hasn't reacted to his General getting shot yet. Colchis has definitely got these breaches well taken care of. Colchian nobles backed up by some Cartly axemen. With a unit of Thorax swordsmen here. Anybody pushing in? Okay, so Epirus has brought in 2 units of Samnite warriors, and Pergamon actually charged in 2 units of Galatian swords. Somehow, I don't know how they got into this unit over here. Back to a Royal Guard General there. Thorax swordsman here, another unit of Thorax swordsmen. These guys are going to get killed. They're already losing decisively. This unit is losing decisively. Now they're going to start getting some archer fire from the Persian light archers. Firing into some of the pick peltasts. Actually, no. They're firing into pikemen who are riding in through the breach. Yeah, these pikes are going to start losing pretty quickly. They're going to start losing, especially if they turn their backs. Which, I still don't know if that's what they're going to do. They do have their pikes out now. They turned their backs. Oh, the other unit of pikes have moved in. Wow, okay, so... Pergamon is actually being really aggressive here. A lot of pikes, both of his units of pikes have come in here. Their pikes are down, so they should start moving in. Galatian swords here still taking on this unit of Thorax swordsmen. That's good to see. Bactrian general did pull back, but yeah, these pikes are going to get murdered. They're just going to continuously get shot in the back. Yeah, I don't know why this is happening. I mean, look at the formation. Like, this is just not a good formation at all for a unit of pikes. They're very clumped up, and once these Galatian swords pull back or break, these thorax swordsmen, the guys that are on the outside here, are going to just be able to wrap around and start getting into these pikemen, who are also being shot by the Persian light archers up there. Kolkis has a unit of his archers up there. Pikpeltas starting to get some firing in. Let's see how Arverni is doing. Arverni actually being held very, very well, very efficiently. Scaled thorax hoplites breaking a unit of chosen swordsmen who are being fired at by some tribesmen there. Another unit of Celtic warriors breaking, or getting ready to break. This unit of Celtic warriors really not doing very well at all. The chariots still have not come out. I'm waiting for the chariots to come out. These horse archers are still here. I mean, well, at least they're moving up towards the walls now. Where's the Emperor's General? He's lined up. So we have two units of Royal Peltas and a unit of Thoreo's spears. That these guys with their projectiles would be absolutely fantastic to have them closer up to the walls right now to be able to fire into. Just look at the blobs. Like the defenders, they're defending, but I mean, there's a lot of units right here that those Thoreo spears would be able to get some good shots on. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I hate when that happens. This is just a glitch that happens in Rome 2 sometimes. That really sucks when that happens. Is his... I don't know, does his guy still have any ammo? It says that they're firing. I don't know what they're firing at. Maybe they're throwing at this unit of Thoreo spears that have moved up? Not sure. But yeah, there's... Emperor's still pushing in. He's got these two Samurai warriors are still here. He has brought up another unit of Royal Peltast. They are now... They moved up a little bit too far because they're kind of involved in combat. Oh, wait. In melee, not in combat. So they should be able to start firing their javelins into these thorax swordsmen to start helping out. But no, looks like the Peltas are just going to push right into combat. So there goes their ability of having the precursor to throw their javelins. This unit of pikes is just getting obliterated down to 88 men. This Galatian swords is routing. Where's the other unit of pikes? Where is the other unit of pikes? Are they gone already? Galatian swords. Pikemen, gone. 21 men left in the unit. How many kills? 26 kills. Wow. That's rough. That is really rough to see. We have a unit of Agema spears here in square formation. I don't understand that. That's kind of looks a little strange to me. You know, like, now we have the general and a unit of Thoreo spears. So these three units are now going to try and chase down a Bactrian Royal Horse Cavalry. That's not going to work out at all for them. So the general now being pulled away from his army. These three units being pulled away from the rest of his army that he could have been left up here to help out with the bonuses. Oh, here comes the chariots. Oh, God. Chariots are going to come in, start causing massive damage, running over that unit of Thoreo spears, killing... Just look at the number drop. Oh, my God. 40 men dead already. They just come right on through, getting into these Royal Peltasts. We'll start running them down. 11 down out of that unit. Now getting into the undefended archers. It doesn't look like it's very... Like the attack here is very in sync at all. I don't know this top 100 team. I don't know who they are. I don't recognize any of their names. So... maybe these guys are just kind of got put together in the tournament. Maybe they just were looking for teammates and they found them. But it doesn't look like there was a lot of practice done here. Pergamon is actually starting to make a little bit of a good... Well, it looked like he was doing pretty well. Some pick Peltas up in combat here. 56 kills. They might still have some ammunition left. I don't know why they're in melee up there. These Agema spears still in their square formation is not helping anybody. Because I'm pretty sure they still have javelins. Hoplites, 2 units of hoplites just sitting in the gap. Not in any sort of a formation, so they could easily be shot down by these Persian light archers or the Eastern archers there. They could easily be killed. Yeah, that unit of, what is that? Hoplites that just shattered and are running out the gate. There was no immediate reinforcement that was going to move up to help them out. Look at the Empress General still charging all over the place, trying to catch up to these horse archers. Horse archers are finally going to get charged by the Pergamon's noble general, though. So these horse archers should finally be gone. I would imagine they're probably out of ammunition by this point, with all of the riding around and shooting that they've done. So Empress, right about this point, he can or should be able to bring these 3 units back over here and continue on with the siege that is not going very well. Let's see what Empress still has. He's got Peltas, a unit of Thereo spears, 1 unit of Cretan archers there. His other 2 units of Cretan archers are pulling back away from the wall. They got pretty messed up by something. I did not see exactly what it was. We do have the heavy Numidian skirmisher general now over here. I guess the chariots are done. I kind of lost track in them going to move to somewhere else. I don't see any more of the chariots kind of running around right now. Down to 12 minutes left in this battle replay, and this is not looking good at all for the attackers. I mean, again, he's got another unit sitting right here. Royal Peltas just sitting here. Now they're getting shot in the back. Not really reacting. Now they're finally moving. They did get some good shots in on their backs, though, from some of these. Still getting shot. Unit of Thereo spears making their way in. Okay, so Pergamon and Empress are starting to make a pretty good push in this direction. Chosen Swords just not being able to do anything there by themselves. Here comes a unit of the Desert Cohort from the Sicily charging out, going to get into some of the Chosen Swordsmen. Colchian Nobles, we do have 2 other units of Colchian Nobles. Look like they're going to start making their way out of the settlement here to the archers, maybe? I mean, the archers do still have some melee around them, so maybe not. Maybe they're not just going to be that daring. Or maybe they will. I'm not sure. We do have some... Alright, so we have some Oathsworn Chosen Swords making their way over. Looks like the Colchian Nobles are going to pull back. So maybe he was trying to pull a little bit of a sneak move there to get into the last remaining units of the Cretan archers there for Empress. We do have the Colchian Nobles starting to pull back into the settlement through the breach point here. Oathsworn and the Thereo spears look like they are in hot pursuit. Behind them, nope, they have stopped. Okay, good. Nope, Oathsworn did not. Oathsworn has charged in. Looks like they're tagging out the Chosen Swordsman. Oathsworn charging in onto some of the Desert Cohort there. Colchian Nobles right behind them. Another unit of Desert Legionnaires moving up as well. Pergamon making a little bit of progress on this side. Little bit of progress. Oh, but we have some archers coming up on the wall here. This is not going to go well. Yeah, archers are going to start firing down. Oh, actually, wow, they're getting wrecked. What did they just get hit by? Are they getting hit by the archers? Oh, okay, good. Pergamon archers getting some good volleys up into these Persian light archers. Before the light archers are actually getting any shots off, so good. They're going to have to pull back. So that's good to see on the attackers' side, actually pushing some of the defenders back. That could have been gigantic. If these 2 units of archers weren't there, that could have been huge. All of these units here for Pergamon could have been destroyed. Thorax Swordsman units starting to waver there. Bactrian Royal Guard General still completely solid. He is in combat. Combat is completely even. Here comes some more of the Pergamon archers. The other 2 units of the Golic hunters here for Arverni making their way up as well. Here in cavalry. Ooh, here comes the Pergamon general. He's charging up. Wonder what he's going to do. He's getting a little close to the wall. Empress general's there. Now the Pergamon is pulling away from combat now.
Understood.
Thorax Swordsman here for Bactria moving up. Now this unit of hoplites did take some damage. They're getting shot at. Thorax Swordsman getting some good shots. The Eastern Slingers here for Colchis look like they were the ones responsible for routing this unit of the archers there for Pergamon. Second unit of archers just getting hammered. Oh my god. You're watching all these guys just drop. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know why Pergamon pulled back like that. I mean, he was starting to make some good headway. Maybe he pulled back because these guys, the archers were getting shots. No, the archers don't have any ammo. So I don't know why he pulled back like that. That's a little weird. It's a little strange to me. What do we have here? Some Thoreo spears making their way up. Hopefully they still have javelins.
Yes, come on.
They have been a little bit involved in combat. 21 men lost in that unit there. Arverni and the Pergamon archers getting some good volleys over here. Hopefully they're shooting into the backs of these Colchian nobles here. That would be the prime target for those archers. Looks like they are firing into this unit of Desert Legionnaires though, so that's good. That is definitely a good sign. Still trying to break some of the first line defense, because this is pretty much still just the first line defense here of the city. Desert Legionnaires are starting to pull back. They are starting to get hit pretty good. So again, good job there by Arverni and Pergamon, hitting into a pretty good unit for Masacely. Let's see, we have Arverni bringing a unit of chosen swordsmen back out of the settlement. Nothing there to help. We do still have a unit of the Thoreo spears. Some Royal Peltasts look like they're going to start making their way in by themselves. There's a bit of a gap here, so okay. That's good. They're going to charge in here, getting into the unit of Desert Legionnaires, helping out this unit of Thoreo spears into these Colchian nobles there. So that is good thing. That is good thing. That's a good thing. There we go. Proper English. Bactria actually using the unit of his skilled hoplites here, getting beaten down. So that's good. Oathsworn bringing their way through the gap. That could be actually rather promising. If this unit breaks, the Oathsworn... Oh wait, Legions, the Desert Cohort are starting to break too. Ooh. Empress General charging his way through a unit of the Royal Peltasts. That could be fantastic as well. Let's see, these Eastern Archers still firing. Are they out of ammo? Eastern Archers there, out of ammo. What about these guys? They still have ammunition, so there is still a little bit of ammunition for Colchis. Oh, there it is. Slingers using the walls for a good thing, firing straight across into the Arverni archers. And Arverni is not moving his archers. They're just getting shot. They are just getting absolutely pelted by these stones from the Eastern Slingers. And Slingers have a ton of ammo. I think this is the same unit that already wrecked Pergamon's archers. There we go. One of the units of Gallic Hunters starting to waver, losing man after man after man. Other unit is he going to move them? Is he going to run away? Nope. They're still just standing here firing. What are they firing into now? I can't really tell where they're firing. Let's see. If they even continue firing, they might end up getting broken. Hillman pulling up here now. We do have some Epirus forces making their way over towards this breach point. Pergamon Noble General down to 45 men. Thoreo Spears here getting some good volleys. The Oathsworn General now for Arverni having to push in, even though there's another unit of Oathsworn here. Maybe he's just trying to bash his way through here with the Oathsworn. Not seeing the Oathsworn's ability being used yet. No headhunt has been hit. I haven't seen a headhunt been hit on either one of the Oathsworn just yet. And yeah, there goes the Gallic Hunter starting to waver. Did the Slingers run out of ammo? They probably did by now. Let's take a look. Yeah, they're finally out of ammunition. I don't even think I want to see this. 278 kills with them. And we saw them being responsible for wrecking at least 3 units of archers here for the attackers. We do have the Gallic Hunters did calm themselves though. Let's see. Oh, they're out of ammo. Okay, well that unit of archers is useless. Colchian Noble General actually looks like he's being destroyed now. He is losing against the Royal Peltast General for Epirus. Epirus did break a unit through into the back lines. Royal Peltast here taking on some of the Desert Legionnaires, and that unit of Peltast just shattered completely. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Yeah, I don't see a lot of infantry left for the attackers. Looks like they really just, once they started coming in, they just really, I mean, Arverni and Epirus to a degree, they kind of just kept throwing units in, 1, 2 at a time, instead of actually having reinforcements at the ready to come in when they were needed. Coquille Noble General finally is now broken. Don't know if he's dead. Did the general die? It doesn't say on any of their... Oh, he is dead. So Colchis did lose his general. We do have the Pergamon general pulling around again. I mean, he's really not going to be that effective coming through. If he tries to come through this breach point, he's really not going to be that effective. Actually, it looks like Thorax Swordsman here for Bactria are getting ready for that. So if that's what he does, he's not going to really... I mean, coming through a breach point, cavalry's really not going to be that effective coming through a breach point.
Understood.
Let's see, Thorax Swordsman. Nope, they have gone back into combat, taking on some more of these Thoreo Spears there. Pergamon General still just standing there waiting. These Golic Hunters still just standing there. Actually, we had another unit of Golic Hunters that came back. They have ammo? They do. Okay, so there is a unit of Arverni Archers that still have ammunition, but at this point, 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the battle. As far as the replay that was sent in, I don't see this going in the attackers. Yeah, army loss penalties are going to probably start kicking in. Units just starting to get routed. Yeah, Pergamon's gone. He's got one unit of Agema Spears coming back. This other unit of Thoreo Spears trying to pull out of combat. They have calmed themselves. The general just hanging out over here. I think the general's going to start getting shot at. Yeah, 2 units of Persian archers are going to start firing at the Pergamon general there. So there he goes. He's going to start dying. Doesn't look like he's even going to move. Oh, there he goes. I mean, he didn't really have anything to micro on, so I don't know why they stood there to take the shots. Plus, he had absolute vision of these 2 units of archers. Bactrian Royal Guard General holding that gap. Now Bactria is starting to push around into the backs. Yeah, this is over. Colchis starting to charge out into these mercenary Cretan archers. Yeah. So there you go. First, I'm pretty sure this was the first battle between these 2 teams. And some questionable tactics here a little bit on the attackers. Again, like I said, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. Just some things that just didn't really seem like they lined up very well. Yeah. But yeah, this is going to go round. Battle 1 here is going to go in favor of the total winners. Pretty much a decisive victory. I don't see, unless the game names the defense something else. I'm going to say this is pretty decisive. I mean, Bactria still has a decent amount of his troops. Colchis actually was cut down. Actually, no, Colchis still has some more archers back here. He pulled his archers all the way back to the town center for some reason. I don't know why he would have done that. I mean, they're out of ammo, but that still would have been more men he could have used up there at the town, at the front walls. But it didn't really matter. I mean, the Desert Legionnaires are doing fantastic. Let's see, how many... He started off with 7. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only lost 1 unit of his Legionnaires. Maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He still has all 7 of his Legionnaires. Wow, costly victory. All right, I would have said. I honestly would have named it a decisive victory there. But anyway, let's get into the army comps here. We have the Bactrian Royal General with 227 kills, Horse Archers with 38, Bactrian Royal Cavalry here with 163, Persian Light Archers 207, 101, and 124. The Scaled Thorax Hoplites 55 and 36. They held Osworn there at the front wall for a long time, so good job on them. Thorax Swordsman 108, 81, 211, 204, 102, 129, and 110. Gibson here with Masacely, his general, 103 kills. The Desert Chariots, 382 kills. Just absolutely devastating. Armored Numidian Riders, 266. His 2 units of medium shock, Vanguard shock units, 224, 141. 3 units of Tribesmen, 43, 74, 54. 2 units of Cohort, 122 and 103. The rest of his army here is Desert Legionnaires, 41, 74, 54, 32, 57, 108, and 74. So as you can see, even right there, he kept all 7 units of his Legionnaires. Pacifist here with Colchis, his general, 100 kills before they got killed. Other couple of units of the Coquille Nobles, 157, 127, 196. Cartley Axeman, 80, 179, 65, 85, 121. Eastern Archers, 189, 229, 97. Slingers, just disgusting, 278, disgusting. Hillman here with 75, and his Hippeus Lancer unit with 177. So pretty good kills there by the defenders. I would absolutely say that. But yeah, let's get into Pergamon. Yeah, I mean, you can just see Pergamon did not perform very well on attack. His general 110 kills. Ballista 1. They were just randomly firing into the settlement for some reason. His archers 65, 126. Peltas 64, 142. So his range did pretty okay. Agema Spears 93 kills. I don't know why. I don't remember if it was the Agema or the Thoreo Spears. I think it was the Agema. I don't know why they were in the square formation like that. There was no cavalry nearby them at all, so I don't know why they did that. Galician Swords 10, 61, 4, 41, 68. Hoplites 15, 71, 18, 73. His 2 units of pikes just got absolutely destroyed, 26 and 26. And his 2 units of Thoreo Spears, 62 and 54. Black Cat here again with another army that I don't really see very often attack is Epirus. Their general 110. Other units of Royal Peltas 91, 48, 196. So 2 of the 4 units of Royal Peltas getting somewhere close to what they cost as far as kills. Cretan Archers 87, 127, 48. Regular Archers with 11. 3 units of Mercenary Samnite Warriors. Unfortunately, those 73, 57, 123 is pretty good. They at least earned a chevron. Thoreo Spears 83, 39, and his Mercenary Italian Swords 29, 20 and 29. Lyrian Levies just got absolutely smashed. 0 kills for them. I'm pretty sure they got run over by one of the Numidian riders there. Final attacking army on the field, we have Arverni being commanded by Dipax. Osworn General 131. Ballista, just nothing at all. I don't even think it even fired a single shot. Gallic Hunters 0, 0, 126, 118. Celtic Warriors 33, 20. Chosen Swords 85, 106, 90, 89, 23, 66. Levy Freeman 2. His 2 units of Naked Warriors combined 17 kills, and his other unit of Osworn with 224 kills. So, like I said, that is the end of Battle 1 between these 2 teams. Total Winners is currently up 1-0 in this round 1 bracket. I will get there. The Total Winners attack battle out tomorrow. So guys, be ready for that. And so yeah, we're just gonna move on here, and hope you guys are all staying safe. Have a good rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys soon.